Hello, hi, good evening, and a warm welcome to all of you in today's webinar. We'll allow a couple of minutes to all the growth partners, future growth partners of GlobalLinker to join in and settle down, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, we will discuss how we are going to conduct this webinar. But before that, let me just quickly check on the live stream because we have many friends who are joining us through Google Live. YouTube live stream as well as on GlobalLinker. So I have to check and ensure that the live stream is working fine. Let me just quickly check on that. All right, so perfect. The live stream seems to be working fine. So I am back with you. So as I mentioned, we are going to allow a few minutes to all the future growth partners of GlobalLinker to join in and then we'll get started, right? So just one more minute and then we'll get started. Now, today's webinar is different. It is not like a typical session wherein there are hundreds and hundreds of participants and then it is more of a one-sided interaction. This is a more of a meeting or a gathering that we are doing here. So this is where you can almost imagine as if we're all part of a group discussion and we are going to discuss this opportunity with each other. So I'm going to present the opportunity and then you can share your feedback, your questions, etc. Now for that, because this is a webinar format, so it is a little difficult for you to unmute yourself and ask your question, but we'll try to do that when we break into the question answer round. Obviously, I can't do that right away, but when we break into the question answer round, so that's where we'll try if we can have the in-person interaction also, right? So there you can unmute yourself and you can ask your question. So we'll do that. And throughout the webinar, we'll use the chat to interact with each other. So we will use that to exchange our thoughts, ideas, etc. And for questions, and which we'll take up towards the end, that's where we'll try to have an in-person discussion and dialogue at that point in time. All right, so this is where I believe we should get started. And I am going to start with firstly welcoming all of you because I can see there are a few friends who have just joined. So, good evening and a very warm welcome to this webinar, which is about a very special program that we have launched or come up with at GlobalLinker. It is called the Growth Partner Program, and I'm going to walk you through or help you understand what this Growth Partner Program is. And I am certain that you'll find it very interesting and very useful, and you will obviously be joining us as a growth partner. So, without taking any more of your time, let's move ahead. Let's get started. So, I'm going to start sharing my screen, and somehow this is not closing. So, I am going to move ahead with today's discussion. So, just allow me a quick second to start sharing my screen. And in next few moments, you'll start seeing my screen. Let's hide this floating window because otherwise it looks very annoying on the screen. The black spot I can still see that's there on the preview. But I'll appreciate if anyone from the audience can confirm that you're able to see the screen. So anyone using the chat, you can just type yes. And that helps me know, although I have a presenter's view on the other monitor. So I can see, yes, the presentation is visible. All right, so this is where, once again, good evening and a warm welcome. Now, what is GlobalLinker's Growth Partner Program? I am sure you are all very interested and keen to understand about it. But before that, let's start with me introducing myself. So my name is Adnan. I am Director Digital Commerce at GlobalLinker. I'm not sure if any one of you had a chance to attend one of my webinars or workshop that I actively conduct. I have about 20 years of experience in digital and technology, and at GlobalLinker, there are two distinct roles that I play. One is of a technology head or business head, wherein I head the digital commerce initiatives and the products that we have. The second role is of a public speaker and trainer, wherein I conduct a lot of training sessions, workshops, webinars, etc. And I try to help business owners in understanding how they can use digital technology to grow their business, because in 2026 it is not right to say that they had been aspiring. Everyone had been trying to adopt digital for years now, but they are not able to do it effectively, and there are millions of reasons behind that. Let's not go there. But the biggest reason is lack of knowledge or lack of know-how, and that's where I try to contribute by conducting these webinars and workshops. And I had the wonderful opportunity of conducting more than 500 such sessions and sharing some knowledge information with about 12,000 businesses in various countries. So that's a quick introduction about myself. I'll share my contact details with all of you. You all are more than happy, or I'm more than happy if any one of you would like to connect with me in person. All right. So let's move ahead. Now, why the Global Linker Growth Partner? So if we just take a macro overview of Indian economy, there are almost like 8 crore MSMEs in India. 7.76, I think, is the exact number, but roughly around 8 crore MSMEs are there in India. Now, how many of them are actually digitized? Because in today's day and age, it is not just enough to be digital. It is important because now you have AI search and AI supplier evaluation and all those things happening. So you have to be not just discoverable, you have to be AI discoverable as well, right? Now, if you're just switching our thoughts and thinking about our MSMEs, then forget about AI discoverability. They are not even digitally discoverable. And I am sure you must be knowing at least one or two such businesses which have phenomenal product, but they don't have any digital presence. Forget about having a website or some sort of a web page. They don't even have email IDs or something where people can connect with them digitally. And that's a reality. Now, how can we contribute to that, or how can we solve that? Not contribute, how do we help solve that? That's where comes the Global Linker Growth Partner Program. That's where each and every one of you can become a Global Linker Growth Partner. You must be having a local circle wherein you know businesses locally who don't have a digital presence, or even if they have a digital presence, because in today's time, just having a website is not good enough. You need to be AI discoverable. So even those businesses whom you know, then they have some sort of a website, you can help them become digitally and AI discoverable, and at the same time, you earn commission for doing that. And I'm going to explain all those detail as we move along through the presentation. But that's where the opportunity or the value add that you are doing is not just for to your financial well-being, but you are also contributing to Indian economy and Indian growth by helping these businesses become discoverable, so that not just Indian businesses can find them and do business with them, also international clients and the world economy can connect with them and then do business with them, right? So that is the growth partner program, and that's where we have to contribute to make Indian MSMEs digitally discoverable, and that's where you can play a significant role, right? Now, the beauty of the growth partner program is that you don't have to get involved in the technical nitty-gritties of it. All you have to do is to identify who are the prospects, and that is something which I am sure all of you already know, or must be having a local network wherein you know your local businesses, and then you can talk to them, make them understand that digital discoverability is important as well as AI discoverability is important. And here is a solution which can help you become that. Make them subscribe to one of our service, and then once that service gets delivered, you earn the commission. You don't have to get involved into the technical nitty gritty. So it is almost like you're adding a new line of business wherein you're just going, simply talking to those businesses, convincing them, making them subscribe or purchase the service. And once they have made the purchase, we do the heavy lifting, we do the setup, we do the delivery. You don't have to get involved with any of that. If you want to get involved, that is your choice, but you don't have to get involved with any of that. We will handle all the communication, everything from our side. So once the client has made the payment, your role ends and our role begins, and we'll handle everything, deliver to the client satisfaction. Everything is handled by us, and you have to just focus on bringing the other one and bringing the other one and then bringing the other one. And that's how you can keep growing this bucket, and you can keep growing your business, your revenues through this ecosystem. So that's where you have zero effort, zero involvement. You have to just bring in the client and keep growing the business, right? Now I'll quickly move because I think you all understand whatever was written in the previous slide. So how this model is going to work. So you have to identify a potential business, and you can get started with a friends and family, so that you build the confidence. Because I understand that going to someone who is known to you, but you don't have that kind of a rapport. So obviously, you will also be a little skeptical in offering something. But that's where you can get started with a friends and family, and experience how this entire process works, and then you can start expanding it. So you have to identify whom you have to approach, and then refer them. And refer means they have to purchase the package, and what that package is and what the value is. I'm going to explain all that. And then we will do the setup. And once that project gets completed, you earn the commission on that. So that is how simple this entire process works. All right. Now, what type of commission you will be earning? So you'll be earning 20% commission, and there are two offerings from GlobalLinker. One is the DIY, and which is priced at 5,000 rupees, 4,999 to be precise. And that's one offering, which is where the person is going to set up the online store themselves. So we are just bringing them to GlobalLinker, and they have decided that we will do the setup ourselves. That is only for the platform subscription. The second is the DIY, or not DIY, that is done for me, which is where our team does the setup, and that's where the price is. And at this moment, the standard price is 40,000, but at this moment, the price is 24. 999, and that's where you earn the commission. So let me show you that as well, because this is where just looking at the presentation may not help. So this is the GlobalLinker's website I'm currently showing you, and I have opened the options which are there. So this is one offering that you can offer, but 99.99% of your clients will need this one, the second one. This is basically they are going to do the setup themselves, or you are helping. In case you are helping, you can charge your own fees, and that's where we are not involved. Whatever the value you would want to charge, you can do that. But that's where the price is 5,000, and you'll earn 20% on that. The second is and that's where your earning is also on the higher side. That is for 24,999 plus GST, obviously. So that's where you will again earn. So this is where per project you are earning 5,000 rupees. So these are the two offerings. Now, for a moment, I'm going to switch the screen and show you a few of the uh, projects, so that you understand what kind of work will happen. So this is an example which I'm showing you on the screen. So this is a business which is set up by us, and there are so many examples. I'll show you the different variations also, because you may get a B2C client, etc. Right? So this is a business. It's a 100-year-old business which is into perfumes, essential oils, etc. And this is the project that is done by us as part of that done for me B2B website setup service. Now, what is special? Because I'd been talking about AI discoverability and all that. So, how are we ensuring that the business becomes or stand a chance to become AI discoverable? So, that's where one very important aspect is information about the business, because just having the product information, obviously, because the search now happens for the product, that's where having the product information is crucial, but having the business information is also crucial. So this is where you will notice there are multiple pages, almost 8 9 pages, which are created. So about the organization, who they are, what is the export process, what is the quality assurance, lab testing, etc. they are doing, what are their certifications, what is the sourcing process and sustainability, CSR testimonials. In fact, they have come up with packing solutions especially for their clients, and these are all custom design pages. So these are not like standard content which is added. This is where these are all designed pages which are created as part of that service. So minimum what we commit is 5 pages, but we generally create more depending on what all items or areas are critical for that business. So we do a research considering what product they are offering, which is the geographic target market, who's the target audience. So taking all those parameters into picture, we do a research and we try to understand what are the important areas, and for those important areas or for those important topics, we create the content pages. So right, so this is the level of detailing that we do. Then comes the product. So that's where, again, for each product category, there is a category page with a detailed category description. Each product has a detailed search engine and AI optimized product content. So starting from the product title to the product content description, everything is search and AI optimized. So you can be rest assured the client that you're going to bring, they will have the best quality solution or best solution delivered from our side. Right now, we don't stop there, because AI discoverability requires a lot of content. So that's where we again do further research, try to understand what are the important questions which are being asked on the internet by the potential customers, and we create blog articles around that. So this is where you can see all the perfume related blog articles. So this is a business which is into jute products, and that's where you will see blog articles around jute. What are the key factors considering when choosing a reliable jute exporter from India? Now that is a question potentially a international buyer sitting in US, Europe may have, and that's where, because we are providing an answer in form of a blog article, obviously that will give us more authority and help us with our discoverability. Similarly, we have another example of a business which is into organic agri product export. Is another example of a business which is into jute bags export, manufacturing and export of jute bags. There is another business which is into these heavy machineries, and there's another business which is into engineering product, pharma product, hospital supplies, matchsticks, diamond cutting and polishing tools, home decor products, home improvement, and Indian ethnic wear, Ayurvedic products. Like there are many, many, many examples. Now, the examples which I showed you, they were predominantly around the B2B side of the business. Now, what if you come across a client who has a B2C requirement? They want a online shopping website. Is that available? Yes, certainly that is available. I'll show you the examples. So this is where we have a business which is into natural beauty products, and this is the website that they have created. So their customers from India and overseas are shopping through this website. There's another business which is into these kitchen appliances and kitchenware, and a fairly popular brand as well. So obviously, this website is acting as an online shopping solution for their customers. At the same time, there are many, many such uh, shops or businesses that sell their product, who are reselling their product, so who are keeping and displaying their products in the store shelves, and then they are selling their product. Now, whenever they have to buy replenishments, they don't have to call up a salesperson or do anything. They have to simply come here. If they are already not onboarded, request for onboarding. If they are onboarded, just log in and then utilize the distribution channel management solution, and they can place the order, and they will get the special price or credit if the supplier is providing it, the Japan is providing, right? So it simplifies or reduces the operational effort which is generally required in selling through a distribution network. We have to put in a lot of effort and manpower to get the orders from everyone in the distribution network. But with this option, you are able to reduce that effort significantly, especially the more tech savvy ones. They can easily place an order and then you can fulfill that order, right? So it significantly reduces your effort. So if you come across a client who has this kind of requirement, then that can be served. Then we have other examples. There's a business which is one of the distributors of Bajaj. There's a sports equipment and sportswear brand or business called Total Sports. They have about 20 stores in Mumbai and Pune. So this is their online store that they have created. This is another large format store called Mahavir Home Store. They have two stores in Mumbai, and this is the online store that they have created, right? So, and this is a business called Shift Textiles from Surat. They are into fabrics and ethnic wear, and this is the online store that they have created, right? So all these businesses, and this is on the B2C side. Now what if you want both? You want B2B and B2C, that is also possible. So this is a business which is into Indian ethnic wear, and this is where you can see there's one product wherein you have send inquiry and add to cart. So if there's a potential buyer uh, or bulk buyer to be precise, they can use the send inquiry option, and a retail customer like me, we can use the add to cart and purchase the product, right? So all the flexibilities are there. Whatever is your requirement, whatever is your client's requirement, the platform is so flexible. It can cater to those requirements, and you have already seen the quality of the work that we do. So that's where you can confidently offer this service to your clients, to your friends, to your known businesses who need to improve their digitalization or who don't have any digital presence at this point in time. So let's quickly go back to the presentation. Now, I've done a very simple calculation here, and hopefully that should help you understand what is the growth potential. Now, if conservatively, and this is something I am sure all of you will be able to do phenomenally better as compared to what I've captured here, but here, conservatively, if we are looking like five conversions, so if you are bringing five clients and they are all for done for me service, that's where for each project, it is 25,000. I've just rounded it off, and you earn 5,000 rupees per project as a commission. So your monthly potential is 25,000. So 25,000 is something that you're earning if you're bringing five projects, and that would mean a annual income of 3 lakh rupees. At the same time, if you slightly improve or slightly increase your effort and you bring in 10 customers, that's where you are earning 50,000 rupees a month and 6 lakh rupees a year as a growth partner. And if you double that number, you're earning, that means 20 projects, you are earning 1 lakh rupees a month as a growth partner and 12 lakh rupees a year, which is even more than a MBA salary, MBA startup salary that you'll be easily able to earn or achieve through just offering this service to people whom you are aware of. All right. So this is something I just thought of adding, although I believe all of you are very sharp and smart and you must have already understood. Now, this is, I've already spoken about it, but just to re-emphasize on this aspect, I've added a slide here, and this is a clear role division. Your role is to build that relationship. You have to go and talk to the people and help them understand about the offering, and in case they have a question, we are there to help, right? So if there's a potential client you met and you are not sure about their requirements, so if you want us to be there as part of that meeting, we'll be more than happy to join that. In fact, what I'm going to offer to all of you is that in the initial days you may be unsure, so that's where I am willing to be there in that meeting, obviously virtually, but I will be more than happy to understand your client's requirement or your acquaintances' requirement and guide them or provide them the right solution and that's how you'll be able to build that confidence. And once you do one or two projects, I think one project is what you'll all need. Once you have done one project, you will be familiar with everything, and you'll be at a next level, right? So that one project is something, and that's where I was suggesting that one project you can consider doing it with friends or family. So that's where it is easier for you to convince them, and then once that project gets executed, you will have the next level of confidence. All right. Now I'll just read out what you are responsible. So you have to build that local relationship, identify potential businesses, educate them and help them understand, and then support. So in case they want to understand, so in case the client wants to understand, or if they have any doubt, so that's where you'll have to coordinate with me or someone from my team and get answers. That's all you are required to do. Now we are required to take care of everything, right? So the final output I have shown you, that kind of output we will get, and the other discussions. So for example, once they have signed up, what information is required from their side, or what are the next steps, etc. All that is taken care by us. So you don't have to get involved with that, and you can be rest assured that we'll be handling your clients or your acquaintances very, very thoroughly, right? So and professionally as well. All right, so that's the clear role distinction. Now, is this program for you? I believe this program is for everyone, right? Almost all of us want to increase or have a additional stream of revenue. So whether you are a business professional, or a professional like a CA, or a lawyer, or insurance agents, or you are someone who is in the digital space, you are a digital marketer, or even if you are running a business and you just want to have additional stream of revenue, you can become a GlobalLinker growth partner and add that revenue. And this is also something tangible. It is not like a fictional thing. You are bringing in the client, they are getting a searchable and AI discoverable website, which they will thank you once you have done that. This is something which will add a lot of value to their business. All right. Now, this is another thing which I thought of talking to you very briefly. So when you are bringing in these clients and they are getting these websites, that is one part of the picture. They are also getting listed on two marketplaces. In fact, B2C clients have an option to also be there on ONDC. So that's where they are getting a global exposure, not just through their own websites, but also through the different marketplaces. In fact, let me show you that as well. So let's open it here. Sorry, wrong, wrong tab I had opened. My apologies. So this is the service that I'm talking about, and this is where when the website is getting ready, it is getting listed on GlobalLinker Marketplace. It is getting listed on Indian Business Portal. Now, if you are not familiar with Indian Business Portal, it is a B2B marketplace that we have created in collaboration with the Federation of All India Export Organization. It is a Ministry of Commerce Apex Export Promotion Body, a central export promotion body by the Government of India. So we have partnered with them and we have created Indian Business Portal. So all the exporters, their products are listed here, and this is where international buyers can either see their offerings, or they can present their requirement in form of an RFQ, and then uh, Indian exporters can respond to them. So this is one. The second is the GlobalLinker Marketplace. So this is a cross-border B2B sourcing platform wherein domestic as well as international sourcing happens. So this is where again their visibility gets 3x optimized, increase, right? So you have multiple places where the information about your business, the information about your product is displayed, and that's where your visibility gets amplified, and your chances or your clients' chances of getting actual benefit, actual rewards out of it increases exponentially, right? So that's the benefit that they will be getting. So they'll uh, be getting a global visibility, not just national domestic visibility, a global visibility for this service. Now, many of you may have apprehension like what if the client needs any support, or what if I'm talking to a client and they ask a technical question, I don't have an answer, I'm not from the technology space, so I may not have answer. So that's where you can reach out to us and we'll be more than happy. In fact, you can take those requirements and we'll be more than happy to answer those, or join in alongside if you want to answer those questions. So if that gives confidence to your client, we will be happy to do that. Or you can share those questions with us and we can provide you a response, and then you can take that, right? So whatever is more convenient and comfortable to you. So that is one part, which is the sales part. That's where we are available to help you in any form required. The second part is post sale. So one is the project execution. That's where we have a dedicated project manager model. So as soon as they make the purchase, a project manager gets assigned to their project, and that person oversees the entire project. So whenever they have a requirement, uh, that person will oversee the project. Now, once that project gets over, there we will, for the next 30 days, that project manager will be available. So if they have a question, if they have a query, they can reach out. And then after that, we have help desk available. So if they have any question, doubt, concerns, queries, whatever they want to understand or whatever they need help on, we have a team, right? So you can be absolutely confident that there are people who will take good care of your clients, and you don't have to get involved, because I can understand, being a human being, you will have that apprehension like what if I get stuck, right? So I'll like lose my reputation locally. You can be absolutely sure of that. Your acquaintances and the clients that you'll bring in, they will appreciate you. They'll thank you for what you have given to them. All right. So that is, you are never alone. Now, how are you going to move ahead? So that's where you have to register, and we will schedule a call. So there will be introduction call, and then we will also train you about what is the offering, what are the deliverables, what are the frequently asked questions, and how you have to answer them. We'll train you with all of that. In fact, in the first initial meetings, if required, I can be present there virtually to answer the questions from your clients and help them. And then you will start selling the projects to, or you will start selling the packages to your customers. And once that is done, then you'll start earning the commission. Now, related to the commission part, a common question which is asked is, what is the payment cycle? So is it the moment the project gets delivered, I earn, or is it a monthly? So the process is a monthly settlement. So in the month of Feb, what all projects you'll bring in by the first week. So that 7 days cycle we follow. So by the first week, you'll get the commission. First week of March, you'll get the commission on that. And so that's how it works. And there are we are working on creating a dashboard, but for the time, we'll create a sheet and share it with you. So whatever projects you are bringing in, you just keep adding them, and then our account team reviews that and then releases your commission. So that's how, and this is where this initiative is not just about an income stream, but I understand income is important, but it is also going to help you digitize the MSMEs around you. It is going to help enable or grow export, and it is going to help the local economy as well, right? So there is a greater impact that you are going to make with the Global Linkers Growth Partner Program. So the potential is 10x, and I just showed you from 5 to 10 to 20. You can keep growing, and there's no limit to the volume that you can achieve. So this is where we are going to now break into the question answer. So if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, please do feel free to ask your questions. I can see there are a few chats. So let me try to have a look at them, and if there's a requirement for me to answer those, I'll try to do that. And if any one of you has a question and you would want to ask it in person, so just raise your hand and I'll try to unmute you. In the chat, there is a question by Mr. Raja, and his question is, will it allow to create a mobile app? No, because understand, most of these businesses who are creating a website, they are MSMEs. Now, for a MSME to have that kind of marketing capabilities to convince people to download their mobile application is limited. In fact, many of the startups you may have seen, they were not able to have enough downloads of the mobile application, right? So that is something which is not there. But if there's a large client and they have a requirement, so we can certainly consider that as well. Uh, Next question is from Mr. Suresh Jain. So, Suresh ji, I will be more than happy just to meet you in person, understand about you, and I will certainly be sharing the client list and the reference material, everything with you. But before that, I think it will be better that we meet and we understand each other, and then we can move ahead. Uh, Next question is again from Mr. Raja. Is it possible to build a marketplace? We do have the marketplace capability wherein we have uh, created marketplaces in Philippines as well as in India. Indian Business Portal or GlobalLinker Marketplace is one solution, and Philippines also we have created marketplace for one of the largest retail chain of Philippines called NCCC, and multiple initiative with the Department of Trade and Industry, Government of Philippines. So yes, we have done that, but that's where again, Mr. Raja, we'll have to connect. So I'm suggesting that you schedule a session with me and we can connect and we can discuss that in person and we can explore, right? So yes, technologically we have all the technology to do that, but let's discuss it in person and we can then explore it further. Uh, Next question is from Mr. Joseph. The question is, how can we refer? As I mentioned, we are in the process of creating a dashboard. So, all of you will have a dashboard where you'll be able to list down this is the client which we have brought in. But at this moment, we will provide you with a Google Sheet wherein you have to input. Our accounts will validate it, and then you'll earn commission on that. Uh, Next question is. From Graven. And the question is first part of the question is, does GlobalLinker create the website and update the site as per the requirement? Yes, we do create the site, and the content is further enhanced. So it is not just whatever information the client has provided. We enhance that. The second is, does GlobalLinker provide marketing material? So yes, we will be providing you with brochures, flyers, etc., so that you can easily explain. But the easiest part is the solution is available digitally, so you can just open it on your smartphone or a tablet, and you can easily explain it to the client. The next question is from Bipin Kumar, and his question is commission one time? Yes, it is one time because you understand the pricing that we are offering is extremely discounted, something which we have created for MSMEs, so that's why the commission is. Next question from Vipinji is, do we have to register the company to? Yes, you will be onboarded as a growth partner, and then we will provide you with a tracker, and you'll keep adding the projects that you are bringing in. Yes, and we'll also be signing a understanding with you so that both our interests are secured. Uh, Next question is from Bhumi Nathan G. And the question is, if the client wants to update the website regularly, will GlobalLinker support? Now, we generally educate the client in updating the website. So if they want to add a product, they'll be able to do that. The initial part is done by us. But if a client has that requirement, they feel that, okay, I don't have resources and I need someone to do it. So we can evaluate that requirement. We can do an effort estimation. And based on that, we can even create a retainer model for them. At this moment, we don't have that. But if there's a client's requirement, and that's where we can explore that also. Next question is from Joseph, and his question is, when will you release the commission? So we release the commission on completion of the project, because there is a chance, like before the completion of the project, for some reason the client backs out and asks for refund. So in that case, and getting that commission back from you will become a challenge, right? So that's where, once the project gets completed, the commission is released to you. All right, now I believe almost all of you are interested in understanding like how to move ahead. So I'll show you what you can do. So let me start sharing my screen once again. Right, so I am sharing this link in the chat with all of you. You can go to this page, and this is where you have become GlobalLinker Growth Partner. You have to input your details, and you'll be able to schedule a meeting with me. Uh, Alongside, I am sharing a link of my meeting link, so you can schedule a meeting with me. And this link is to schedule the meeting. So you have both options. You can either use the direct link, or you can use the page, and from there you can submit the link. So use this. Right. So that's there. I've shared both the things, but uh, for my reference sake, if you are interested, in the chat itself, you can type interested with your name, company name, so that I know that you're interested. And even if you miss out on scheduling the meeting, I can proactively reach out to you and we can have a conversation. You can just type interested with your name and company name in the chat. Perfect. So everyone, please share this message, and if you want, you can use the links and you can schedule a meeting with me, or you can go to globalinker seller.globalinker, and from there also you can schedule a meeting. And I am also going to share my contact number. So if anyone of you would want to connect with me, you can do that. Perfect. So I think the next step, and thank you everyone for confirming. I can see there's one person who has raised their hand. Mr. Brajendra Nag, I'm asking you to unmute yourself and you can ask your question. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, sir. I could not join on time, because of some my meeting.
Sure.
So I joined very late. So when you already started the question answer session. So,
Okay.
okay. Are you going to conduct once again this from the so I can join on the
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what
So,
is what? Sorry, I'm also hearing my own voice back, but I'll quickly answer. So, I am going to share with all of you the recording of today's session. We recorded it, so you can review it at as per your convenience, and if required, we can even have a one-on-one meeting to discuss any questions or queries you may have.
that is fine. That is fine. Okay.
All
Thank
right. Thank you. Any other question from uh, any of the friends and future GlobalLinker growth partners? So I'm guessing there are none. So this is where uh, we will move ahead to close this session. And as I mentioned, you are all more than welcome to connect with me personally if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And with all the participants who have expressed that they are interested, I'm going to connect with you and we'll have a one-on-one meeting to onboard you and also guide you with the next steps. All right. Perfect. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Have a wonderful evening ahead. Bye bye.